I'm ready.
All right, so I'm Jeremiah and I'm here with
Tara,
Tara. All right, Tara, how old are you?
I am 48 for about another month.
All right, so she's 48 years young, and you've been working with us for how many months now?
3,
3 months, and how much weight have you lost? Just about.
30 pounds.
All right, so she's down about 30 pounds, which is awesome, right? So she's on track for that 40 to 60 within 6 months. I think, with consistency, she'll get that 60 pounds down. What made you feel like you needed help, losing weight this time around versus maybe in the past?
Yeah, I think it's you see so many different things out there, on all the socials of try this, try that. And honestly, like I was a high school and college athlete. Like I know what I need to do, but it's
Yeah.
the accountability piece and honestly like the structure piece, right? Like
Mm,
I make a lot of decisions in my daily life, in my job, and with my family. And I was like, I just need somebody else to make some decisions for me on like what I need to do
yeah.
to stay on track, right?
Yeah.
And that's what this has offered for sure.
For
So
sure. Have you gotten like professional help in the past, like coach, dietitian, worked with a doctor, anything like that?
no, I mean I've done like little like challenges. I had actually done a BullFitness challenge like I don't know 3 years ago or
Okay.
something.
Okay.
Um, so like little things like that, but never like official coaching or
Yeah.
like not never working with a nutritionist or a doctor or anything. No. So
Okay. And then you said the support's been really good. I mean, you're working with Alexia?
yes,
Okay. How
yes,
has
working with
Alexia
Alexia.
been? Because of course, like everybody sees me, they don't really see the coaches behind the scenes. But how has that been having like that complete support system? Because she's with you every single day, working with you. Can you speak kind of to that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Alexia has been great. Like that day in, day out. I mean, I get an initial like reach out right in the morning. There's the, celebrating as I'm sharing, what I'm eating each day.
Yeah.
Certainly if I have any questions, like, she's there immediately to answer. Like we've had to tweak some workouts and things just, around busy schedules and
Yeah.
travel. And like she's there, like, well, let's try this. Well, how about this? Well, and it's just that daily interaction accountability piece, right?
Yeah.
That has been huge.
That's been huge. And then kind of let's start like come your responsibilities. So you're working, you're professional. What else? What else do you do? Like what's all the things that you're
Yeah,
kind
so
of juggling?
I work in education, so I'm not in the classroom any longer, but
Yeah.
like this is back to school time, so it's crazy busy right
Yeah.
now, right? And I do now work 12 months, and I didn't. That is a new thing for me in the role I'm in. So like I have a 12-month job in education now. My husband is a high school football coach, so like that's in full swing. I'm in Alaska, so that's
Yeah.
like full swing. We're already in it. He's on gate week 2 today for
Yeah.
games, so that means it's almost we're just busy, right?
Yeah.
Have 3 kids. Our last one just graduated, but he's still living at home. He's just starting, into some trades work. So it's just, life is
Very
busy.
busy. Okay. And I asked that because I feel like for the women that we work with, they're just like you, Tara, they're like, the thing that's stopping is like, there's just too much going on for me to make this work. But I imagine your life is still pretty busy and you're making this work, right? And so the biggest thing it sounds like that's helped you so far is structure. We saw like the structure and then having like someone
Yes,
knowing that like someone is going to be counting on me to actually make sure this happens. I'm not going to be able to just not do it and have no repercussions. That has been super helpful.
for sure. Like I think I would say like that's probably the biggest like piece is like having the structure, right? Like
Yeah.
here's your days, the expectation, like, and then, we have the weekly calls on Sunday where we plan out the week. And like
Yeah.
I'm a big like then put it in my calendar. And sure, I could have been doing that on my own, but obviously I wasn't. I
Yeah.
needed somebody, like I needed a system in place that was like, yes, now we meet. You told me, now put it in your calendar. And
Yeah.
I mean, so that structure and accountability piece um has been huge for
Yeah.
sure.
It's something called decision fatigue. It's something that I mean, especially entrepreneurs face when you're just always making decisions all day, and so especially for you because you're doing so much different stuff. Even though you know you're supposed to do something, it just is hard to make the time to structure it. It's like like I've done everything I feel like I could do, but just to listen, you like I could follow. I just can't make the decisions right now. So I think that's
Exactly.
I think that's what has been super helpful for our clients. I want to kind of hit the online piece because I'd say that's one of the friction points for a lot of people. Like I feel like I need somebody, I feel like I need somebody in person. But like
Mm,
for people that have lost weight, it's going to be in the kitchen. Like it's going to be how you're eating. It's going to be how precise you're eating, how structured you're eating. How can and you're in Alaska, right? So we're nowhere near you, and you're on a different time zone, right? How has that been? Or what would you say to someone that may feel like that's going to limit them from being able to be successful, not being able to be there to touch us, in real life to help them?
right, right. Well, I would say like on the nutrition point, like again, that initial support of like here's 3 weeks of eating, and I
Yeah,
mean it's back to that decision fatigue, but it was like here's what breakfast is, here's what lunch is, here's what
yeah,
dinner is, and here's 2 snacks. Also, here's the grocery list. So like go, to be able to go, so like that initial piece of like eat these things is huge.
hmm
It was super helpful. I mean, I think, and I get that experience of like maybe you want somebody right there with you, but even though Alexi and I are not anywhere close to each other, like she is right there, right? I
yeah,
mean, like I'm snapping a picture of what I'm eating
yeah,
and sending it through, and then she's giving me feedback on that,
yeah.
right? And so it's, and I think in our digital age, we do so much communication over,
Over
you know,
your phone or your
over it
laptop.
that it's
Yeah,
fine. But I mean, honestly, I was thinking about this the other day after our weekly coaching call, and I was like, that initial, like, because now I don't follow those 3 weeks exactly, but like it gave me a foundation. And then I figured out within those, oh, these are the things I really do
like
enjoy eating
yeah.
that are easy and fit into my schedule. And it was like, oh, now I know. And I have a scale and I just put everything,
On the
right?
scale.
Like,
Yeah, once you learn the basics, I mean,
which, right.
you're good. You figure it out. My sister's doing the same thing. She's kind of figured out her own thing, but you need some type of this is the right way, and let me pick and choose what
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like. But now I have the structure, and I don't have to think about it. And I have to map it out. So that's awesome. I think that. I think you get even more support than you would get. I've in-person coach before. Right? You in-person coach for that hour, maybe 3 times a week, maybe 2 times a week, and that's it, right? And we're like in with you all the time.
No, it's like
Like,
all the time.
yeah, it's all the
Yes,
time,
yes.
nonstop. And kind of like we were talking the other day, like you do have to want to change though. So I would say like if you're looking for a drill sergeant, this is not that. But if you're looking for like I need that guidance and I need real support and I need someone's gonna be with me every step of the way and give me that structure and celebrate the wins but also be there for the losses to pick me back up. Like can't really beat the support. I would I know we talked about this the other day, but like coming in support wise expectations versus reality. Where did we hit? Above, below, the same as what you thought? Where would you say we're at?
Oh, I think it has exceeded expectation. I mean, you when you do that initial onboarding, you're like, you're gonna all the support, and you're like, yeah, but it's virtual. Like, is it really gonna be? I mean, you have
Yeah,
those. I think like those doubts of how is it really gonna be because we're not physically touching. But
yeah,
yes, I would say it's exceeded. I mean, I can message Alexia at any point, right?
yeah.
And I know I'm going to get a response. Sometimes immediately because it's within our
Normal hours.
normal hours,
Yeah,
right? But even if it's outside of that, right? I know like the next day she's going to be on, right? And be like,
yeah.
oh, well, have you thought about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so that's there, and then you've set up the community
Yeah.
right aspect piece too. And I'm not super active in it posting, but definitely I'm like checking every
And
day as
looking and
other
seeing what's going
members,
on.
right, are
Yeah,
in and posting. And so that's that like extra motivational piece. Like even if I'm not like throwing out there all that I'm doing, like seeing these other women that are working through it and are sharing their successes, that's motivation too. So
that's awesome.
so that definitely has that like community feel, even though I don't really know anybody personally in a day to day.
They,
I mean, like I
yeah.
interaction type
You just like to
thing, but
see. You're more
the
like I
community
like
piece
this.
is there.
Yeah, I like to see. I like to, and of course you come on. You do come on Sundays. You're very committed to Sundays, which is great. And like I always say, our most successful clients come on Sundays. Even though you do have one-on-one support, it's just something about coming in a group at the beginning of the
Mm-hmm.
week. Getting just good, positive information, energy put into you before the week starts. Getting that structure, super important. Last thing I would ask, do you feel like this was a good investment? Do you think it was worth the investment that you put into it financially?
Oh, for sure, without
Yeah.
a doubt. Yeah, I
Okay.
would not be 30 pounds down, right?
Yeah.
Without having made a that commitment, right? And I've
Yeah.
gotten, I feel like I've now set up for like true lifestyle change, right? And
Good.
that's what it takes. It can't be the quick
Yeah.
there's no quick fix.
No.
And so this has been an investment in myself that has been like already paid for itself, right? And
Okay.
I'm not even done. I'm only halfway through.
Only halfway through. Now you're killing it. Well, thank you so much. I know that, we can show transformations. I can talk about stuff, but hearing from actual people that's going through the process or already going through the process helps us to reach more women that need help, because we do know there is a large amount of women that need help, but there's low trust. So it helps us build trust with people. Like even you come here, like, there's always skepticism. No matter how many transformations you see, even if you watch me help somebody transform live, you're like, well, is this going to actually be as good as it says? The more people we can help that will come out and say, no, it was as good as it said, the more people we can actually help
Right.
genuinely, and you're genuinely getting help. And we've taken a lot of time to make the program better, and we'll keep making it better. So thank you so much, Tara. This is going to reach somebody and help somebody, and I look forward to you finishing in 3 months strong, okay?
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Any motivational words for someone that feels nervous or stuck about just starting in general, getting back on the horse, trying again? What would you say from your point of
Oh
view
yeah, for
now?
sure. I mean, I would say I've done that, right? Up, down, tried all the things. I think it's the key is being willing to invest in yourself,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so then taking that leap of faith and trusting that that the program is going to do what it says it's going to do, because it does. I mean,
Yeah.
like I've just put 4 pairs of pants back into my wardrobe that I haven't been able to wear in a year, right?
Yeah.
Like
That's awesome.
it'll do what it says it'll do. So take the leap of faith.
Okay.
Take the jump.
Love it. All right. Thank you so much.